All right, so we are in Wave A pools here. We have Maverick Hunter versus Sharp. I think Maverick Hunter came down to RJ's carpool, right? And then, of course, Sharp. Oh, wow.
He's got a ZSS?
I was going to say.
I know about the Sheik.
The Sheik?
I didn't know about the ZSS.
The Wolf, too, but all right. We got the ZSS already off to a pretty good start here for Maverick Hunter, trying to get some of these juggles going. But Sharp, just kind of one of the best to ever do it, man. Definitely one of those players to be on the lookout for. One of New England's best up-and-coming players. But Maverick Hunter also no slouch in his own right, rocking that red Mega Man. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, both. Is Sharp PR'd around here? Or
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mav is PR'd back in Jersey, I believe. So it's going to be quite the set. On paper, I really couldn't. Oh, okay. All right. We almost got the double dip right there. But not going to do it quite yet. Maverick Hunter doing a really great job of just keeping Sharp out right now. Sharp, though, trying to find his way in with these landing aerials.
Okay, there we go. Like that there into the dash attack, just narrowly catching him as he almost grabbed the ledge. And I actually love the way that we're watching Sharp try to control space. I mean, it's kind of like the ZSS bread and butter. You space all these safe aerials on someone's shield, and you try to get them to mess up with the defensive option. You hit them with like a jab, 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 or you go for a spot dodge, read, throw out that down smash. And it looks like he's just playing so well around the shield of Maverick Hunter right now. Mav trying to find that answer.
And both these characters are trying to be so careful in each other's airspace. They know if either one of them is caught jumping the wrong way, it's going to spell curtains for them. That'd be so funny if Rush could hit you
on
his way down. He just bites you a little bit on his way down. That being said, though, Mav taking that first stock off of Sharp with a lot of damage to boot, though. So we're going to see if Sharp can stop the bleeding.
Okay, tries to go for the up smash again. That's twice now. He's gone for that up smash right in front of the shield of Maverick Hunter. He's gotten punished for it. Still looking for that final blow to get the KO. And Maverick Hunter, he's perfectly fine just chilling in the corner here. It looks like Sharp's maybe trying to ice him out a little bit, but he's like, all right, I'll just go to the other side, shoot my lemons, shoot my crash bombers, metal blades, whatever. But finally, a plasma whip kind of burning Maverick Hunter on the ledge there to secure that first KO.
Yeah, I think he tried jumping off the ledge right there to no avail. That being said, Maverick Hunter seems to be starting like his stocks and in neutral in the corner, and then slowly seems to be making it back to center stage each time to kind of impress Sharp. Sharp still trying his best to find this way in with this whip. Maverick Hunter's just deploying every single thing in his arsenal right now to keep Sharp out. And it's working really well. He's catching all of these jumps right now. Getting a little greedy there with the roll. Okay. It's tough, though. ZS is hella fast.
Yeah, I know, right? Just zooming across the stage, you're like, man, I can't get my hands on her. But as I say that, that's one way to keep her in place. That crash bomber forcing ZSS to shield there unless she passes it back to Mega Man. Keep her stationary and open up. Oh, hold on.
Wow.
We're going back in time? That little foot, the land before time, baby.
Thought we were doing the time warp.
Well, there we go. Still nothing too crazy. Sharp trying to bring this back. Hasn't really gotten any sort of down smash read is the first thing I've noticed. A lot of these tech chase scenarios, you see a lot of ZSSs opt to go for that down smash on a read, on a generally like a tech in, but so far Sharp not finding any of those conversions.
It's not too often you see a Zero Suit appear as calculated as Sharp's right now. I noticed like a lot of Zero Suits tend to be on the more aggressive side, just kind of getting with pressure or trying to poke you out with that whip. But Sharp is playing very, very meticulously around Maverick Hunter's shield, knowing that if he overcommits, he's going to be eating a fat punish for it, especially if he's directly over Mega Man. I like the way Sharp is playing right now, but if he keeps trading, Maverick Hunter's going to be the one taking the cake.
There we go. Another use of those safe aerials. 174% and counting here on Sharp, but Maverick Hunter is just going to bide his time, knows, hey, there's just one back here and he's going to die. So he's kind of looking for that option. Meanwhile, oh wait.
Ooh,
perfect.
Caught him. Nice catch.
Yeah, just getting that down smash by the ledge there and getting a full rage forward smash to secure the KO. Now Sharp barely pulling ahead here. That back throw is definitely going to yeet him out of the venue, and now we have ourselves a tie game, one stock apiece for this game one here.
And looking pretty even Steven right now. We're going to see who's able to get the... Neither of these two players have really been getting anything like crazy substantial. They've been mostly getting their chip hits and then dipping out as soon as they realize that they've had their full stay. That being said, this could be some damage for Sharp right here. Maverick Hunter caught with no jump above him is forced to air dodge. Not going to quite do it, though. Sharp, though, racking up so much damage. Way more percent than we've seen pretty much all game within one interaction.
There we go, just like that, racked up so much damage so quickly. That's one of those things about Mega Man. His down air takes a while to come out. And honestly, even though it's disjointed, oh wait, wow.
He did do it. I respect him not pulling the trigger right there because who knew that was going to be like 100% guaranteed. And Sharp is playing very confidently right now. As he's finally found his way into Maverick Hunter, he's just waiting in shield right in front of Maverick Hunter, and he's waiting for those jumps to poke him out with that excellent, excellent forward air right there. Ooh, a little close.
Okay, that's going to be a punish. And honestly, this is a really close game here. Ooh, that down air.
That's close.
Just inches away from potentially sealing out this game one. Sharp trying to get on a little bit of extra damage before he maybe starts fishing for some back airs or something to close out this stock. But Maverick playing ever so elusive, being very patient. We saw how long he stood in shield there.
And I love how he's respecting the flip kick so much, Flambeau. He's just staying ever so slightly out of the range so we can try and punish the landing. Oh, this could be it. Yeah, he jumped. He jumped. You do not want to jump when you're hit by that move. You don't want to jump or neutral air dodge because the wind box will send you careening into that top blast zone. And Maverick Hunter whisking that game away from Sharp. Honestly, Sharp whisking the game away from himself.
Yeah, I'm hip. I'm like, dang, we still falling for that?
He must have got nervous.
It happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah.
You're trying so hard to live that you're like, oh, this is like a panic option I can do to kind of keep myself in it. And then whoop, right to the blast zone there. But with that said, Maverick Hunter does secure that game one. Sharp now going probably to a different character here. Hey, I would be very, very happy with
getting
this
the
Sheik.
ninja.
Yeah,
Ooh.
there we go. It's about time, because especially on a kind of a thicker character like Mega Man, got a lot of combo potential for Sheik to go off of there. A lot of different routes to take as well.
Now, the mantra here is that Sharp is going to have to be winning these trades, and Maverick Hunter just needs to exceed at trading. He needs to be winning these trades when he's right in front of Sheik's face, because Sheik likes to trade a lot. She likes to get that damage up on you quite a bit. It's a little bit easier in this game because her attacks don't really do crazy amounts of damage.
Right.
But Sharp having played Sheik for this long, I imagine he's wisened up and he's super duper disciplined. So I'm really excited to see some hot Sheik play right here.
Yeah, I've seen Sharp's punishes in the past, and this man is certainly no joke. Now, the one thing about Sheik, as you were mentioning before, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but she is a neutral monster. So I'm looking for Sharp here to win out in a lot of these neutral interactions. It's really for Maverick Hunter just kind of trade when he can, and he'll keep up just by doing so. But so far, Maverick Hunter with a very slight lead, pushing it a little bit further now. It looks like Sharp still having a bit of a hard time getting in. Finally gets a bit of a conversion there, 4-piece string, but still keeping it going. Nothing crazy yet.
My man, just until that lesson direction, my man Maverick Hunter not letting Sheik in the club. The bouncer's right there. He's like, nah, your ID's fake. You can't get in.
I know, I'm hip. And speaking of bouncing, went for that bouncing fish.
Sharp, though, finding these landings, just getting in there with that back air, just using that falling back air into Maverick Hunter to kind of punish any sort of end lag that any of his moves are going to have.
Okay, trying to fish. Oh, whoa, that Shoryuken definitely not hitting the mark there. But that's the thing about Sheik, right? Like, all right, I whiffed it, but what is the hardest punch I'm going to get? Just a forward smash? Cool. Mega Man's going to live that for a while.
Maverick Hunter just ever so slightly. I like these two are playing some hot neutral right now. I'm really enjoying this neutral. Both these guys are respecting each other so much, especially in close quarters. Sharp, though, trying to find this kill right here. There it is, catching the landing with that F smash right there. Really good stuff by Sharp.
Now, you know, Sharp going to be looking for those early percent combos as well to carry Maverick Hunter off stage and try to set up for some ledge trapping scenarios. Wow, that back air almost killing. Definitely not the best of DI from Sharp there. Wow, no Trump back air. I think he maybe just misinputted it there, and it gives Sharp yet another chance to rack up more damage.
And Sharp's confidence to just stay in there at the ledge, trying to ledge trap Maverick Hunter right now. I don't believe that's going to be it quite yet. He does have her off stage. Excellent backer to catch the jump off ledge right there. And now we're looking pretty. These guys are pretty evenly matched. It's insane how they've been going just blow for blow with each other.
Oh, there we go. And I feel like a lot of the time he keeps accidentally getting like tilts in the wrong direction, it seems like, on some of these conversions, and he still somehow finds a way to manage to make it still work, but definitely not what Sharp is trying to do there. Then go ahead, sit in the corner, get fully charged needles. It's going to be some free chip damage. There we go. Gets Maverick Hunter to 60% and counting. I'm going to go to the other side and charge his needles again. And Sheik, being so nimble as she is, you know, as long as he's able to kind of finesse around the battlefield, it's going to be hard for Maverick Hunter to get any edge here.
I mean, you might as well charge those needles. And we've gone dark right now, but it's okay. You might as well charge those needles anyway, because they are pretty much a faster and more linear zoning tool than anything Pac-Man has in his arsenal. Or rather, Mega Man has in his arsenal. Yeah, I was going to say Pac-Man, what?
Like, whoa.
But Sharp right now
Nice.
finding this damage everywhere. My man, you're right. My man is a neutral monster. He's gobbling up this neutral right now. I love his confidence to not even second guess himself on the approach. If he sees Maverick Hunter can commit to a defensive option, he's been in there with those grabs every single time.
And I like how he makes great use of some of the quicker options that Sheik has. He'll chase tech with the down tilt because he knows he can confirm that into an up air. And we saw him get it earlier in the set. Almost got a second one there, but was a little bit too slow. And now, wow, just a raw bouncing fish, reading the jump out of shield from Maverick Hunter, putting Sharp in the lead here. And honestly, this is a very healthy lead, 47% only.
Especially for Sheik, too. Having a lead this healthy is like nothing beneficial because you can keep playing the same neutral you've been playing and just keep extending that lead as much as you can. And we see these combos coming out right now by Sharp.
Man, I think he wanted to land on Rush there, too. He was trying to hunt him down, throwing out everything in the book, and there we go. Even more conversions, 54%. Sharp has Maverick Hunter in the corner. Maverick starting to fall apart a little bit here as these conversions are starting to show themselves more and more here. I was expecting this a little bit earlier, and Sharp just completely running away with this. Can Maverick Hunter get out of the corner?
This reaction time by Shark, too, just stuffing out each of these jumps with short hop nair just repeatedly, and every time Maverick Hunter wants to jump in front of him or commit, and even these landings, too, by Maverick Hunter. Every single one of these has been getting caught on. And my man just can't escape the vortex right now.
I'm hip. Every single option he goes for has been scouted out or responded to by Sharp. Almost got that needle there, and that nair perfectly spaced. Gonna hit him one more time. Oh, man, just the air dodge to the ledge. Has to do that get-up attack.
Oh, he hit him with the clean, the work, the empty hop, the tomahawk F smash.
And see, the thing about that, too, is like he went for the he had the crash bomber on the ledge, right? And, you know, there's only a certain amount of time you can sit there before you're going to get hit by your own crash bomber. She was like, all right, I'm going to use the invincibility from my get-up attack to go through the crash bomber hitbox. And Sharp was like, well, cool. Now that I know you're going to get-up attack, let me throw this forward smash out. Easy pickings. And he's managed to get himself a game in this set here. But now we're going to game numero 3. But
Sharp looking directly in the camera like, y'all see how nice I am right now?
Hey, yo, Chris, hey.
Y'all see me clean this up? I just love Sharp's micromanagement around everything that Maverick Hunter has been doing thus far, though. The man has been getting whisked from side to side, to the windows and to the wall.
And to the wall.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't nothing but a ladies' con. But here's my thing, though, right? So now for Game 3, we're on Final Destination. What do you think this pick means for Maverick Hunter?
I think it means that he's going to be able to catch Sharp's landings a lot more. What stage are they just playing on? Kalos? It's pretty much the same stage, but without the additional element of having platforms. Was it Kalos? I can't remember.
I think it might have been PS2 again.
PS2 again? He's just been covering him.
It's crazy how scatterbrained you can be.
Yeah, I know. We're in the moment, bro. We're out here. You know how they say live in the moment, don't capture it? That's what we're trying to do right now.
Live and learn, baby. I love that. He goes for the jab, say, did you miss the attack? No, and he's able to turn around and respond and still cover the option because Sheik is just so quick like that.
These chases by Sharp have just been ridiculous.
Track down,
staying on him. He's been staying in Maverick Hunter's face the entire time, just not letting him get anything out. Because most of what Mega Man needs to establish his pressure is usually initiated by jumping. That's going to be the first stock right there. Maverick Hunter looking a little bit distraught right there. You have to make sure you keep your cool, especially against Sharp. This man is proving to be a neutral monster. I like that a lot. He caught the double jump commitment right there. I think his Sheik is pretty tight in terms of like where she can maneuver, and her hurt box isn't crazy big. So when you've got her in the corner, you really need to keep her there because if you're trying to play neutral full stage against her, it's not going to work.
Oh, and there we go, jumping from ledge into the immediate double jump. Tries to get the single hit of that drag down back here into the Shoryuken. But this time it is not going to connect, and Sharp using this as an opportunity to now put Maverick Hunter in the corner. And if you start looking at this match from Maverick Hunter's perspective, you're just kind of getting smothered here. It looks like he cannot find an answer. Fights his way down with that forward air, but can't seem to find the KO. Finally, that's clean. What I like to see.
Clean. Yeah, all of Mega Man's like moves or combos need a little bit of time for preparation. He needs time to pull out that saw blade. So if you've got a ninja just duffing you in the face every 2 seconds, it can kind of make that hard. One thing I like that Maverick Hunter started doing a bit is he's been trying to cover his landings with the metal blade. It's been working a little bit too. See, it manages to get him back on the stage. If he just keeps doing that, he might have a little bit better of a time just trying to get out of disadvantage against Sharp's razor-tight punish game.
And Maverick Hunter has to reel it in right here because Sharp is starting to feel himself. We saw him charging that forward smash earlier because he had such a read on Maverick Hunter. Granted, it didn't hit, but it means, all right, now he feels like he's in his head. He feels very comfortable with every single conversion he's going for. Meanwhile, on the other end here, Maverick Hunter seemingly lost. Great recovery, though. There we go. Just whittle him down.
This is where he wants them. Ooh! The read. Yeah, Maverick Hunter playing a little bit panicked here, just trying his best. Thing is, I never realized how great Sheik is at tech chasing. Like, I feel like anything on reaction is just getting punished right now by Sharp. He's looking sharp.
Hey,
he lives up to the namesake for sure.
Looking piff, man. Always sharp, never dull. Always keeps the blade ready. But with that said, man, I don't know how much longer Maverick Hunter has here. Because so far, I mean, know, that unspaced back air on shield, like we both saw that, and I was like, that was not a great back air, bro. He's getting a little bit desperate. He wants these hits, and I feel like he's getting a little bit antsy too. He's throwing out a lot of unsafe hitboxes, trying to get his hits in, and I do like the idea. I do think he needs to play a little bit more aggressive because Sharp has caught on to the defensive habits. Hard key at this point. He knows when he's going to spot dodge.
He's just camping him out with needles.
And it's like, this is Mega Man. You're camping out Mega Man. Each needle is doing like 2%. Like, Maverick Hunter really doesn't need to take the stress like that.
And I love how Sharp has been so cognizant of not trying to land on top of Maverick Hunter. He might get reaction up smashed or even up tilted if he's caught landing in the wrong way. And my man's not committing to like any crazy defensive options, so you really don't see him like landing with air dodge or panicking when he's in a scary situation. He knows Sheik's capabilities and he knows how to move with this character. Maverick Hunter, though, it's tough to react as Mega Man when your opponent's directly in front of your face. You really have to do a lot of like out of hit stun moves like that. Right. I feel like that's another move he should be using more. I feel like Fade Back Fair would be so good at covering these jump-in approaches right now because my man's just trying to set himself up with the Metal Blade. You got to use your actual attack moves, my guy. You got to lay out these specials.
Pretty good for Sharp right there. Almost sunned Maverick Hunter with that Z drop down, and that would have been crazy, but didn't quite catch him at the ledge. Maverick Hunter at 84, though. This is still a very doable comeback for him. Especially against a character like Sheik. All right, don't make the mistake this time around. Has him in the corner. Going to use that bouncing fish, and there we go. That's a tell of every single player who plays a character that kind of has one of those get-out-of-jail-free card options, whether it's ZSS or Sheik. They're just going to throw it out when you're in disadvantage. And Maverick Hunter actually scouting that out, starting to feel himself a little bit. I think he realizes, wait a second, this is a lot closer than I felt it was before, and it's all up to Sharp here to not allow it to slip away from him.
He's just been playing so much more aggro and using his retreating arrows to really get him out of there. He's got to be careful on this recovery. He's got to pick right. Great guess right there by Maverick Hunter. Or great reaction, rather. He knew Sharp was just going to keep going for those fast fall nairs. Nice. So scarily close. Excellent crash bomb right there to cover it, though. Is that going to be it, though?
Wait. Wow, really? Ooh. Maverick Hunter, a little bit of
sodium chloride coming out.
A little bit of Morton, if I do say so myself. We hit him with a little bit of the salt.
And Sharp losing it a little bit towards the end there, but still managed to just clean it up. He had such a great early lead that he established, and he really just managed to keep it the entire way through. So really clean stuff by him. Maverick Hunter showing signs of life there, but unfortunately too little, too late.
And I feel like Maverick Hunter, like the game plan started coming together a little bit later to the end of that set, right? He was doing all right in the beginning. We saw the we saw Sharp adapt, right? He was like, all right, cool. I'm going to just start kind of his punish game got cleaned up.
Right.
Like, it got cleaned up. The moment he switched to Sheik, it was like, whoa, okay. Now we got a little bit more something going on here.